subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man. So all this shit was because I was sitting there. I'm like, man, you know what, man? This is funny and I'm enjoying it. But I grew up in church, man, and I don't know if like how I'm supposed to feel about this, man. Because you know what I'm saying? People, when you grow up in church, like people be trying to make like, don't mock the church, don't whatever. You know what I'm saying?
My dad's a pastor.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here. Okay.
Yes, I am a PK.
My mom definitely raised me in church.
Okay, well, that makes more sense in your angle.
Her delivery.
Yes. That's my dad right here. I was just like, I'm about to pick them up from you, the boys. But yeah, no, my dad's a pastor, and you know, I got to know weed in college, so I would make fun of people. But as soon as I started actually smoking it, I was just like, you know what? I think my concentration is different now. Like, I've always been good, getting straight A's and everything, but even my temperament was a little more chill, because I would be like, I'm ready to pop off. I have a shirt that I made that says, I got crystals, but I got hands too. Because I'd be like, no, Richelle, we're going to be calm today. Like, we're good. Everything's happy. Everything's good. But, yeah, I just took what I know from there. And I took from what I've learned from my dad. Because I respect my dad. I tell my dad, like, he's done such an amazing job with his church. I love his church. He's, like, an amazing man. I'm more into spirituality. And, you know, and I've been honest with my parents. I've been honest with everybody in my family. I'm the person, they be like, here come Richelle with the crystals. But, you know, vegan. Man. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I can tell you who she tried to stop a rapper from fighting with crystals.
Don't tell me.
I'm not going to tell, but I was
not
like.
right now.
I said,
she saw
did
me.
You just try to stop a fight with crystals?
Yeah, I was just like, I think we should just.
Okay, we're going to leave the name out, and you're going to tell the story, and then off camera, I'm going to have you tell me who this is.
Okay. So we.
You say where we was?
We was at a concert, and then after the concert, you know, it's a little after party smoke session upstairs, and I'm thinking like, hey, we about to smoke, chill, hey, and then like, you know, a little couple just was like going back and forth, and I was just like.
I was trying to pass the weed.
And then all of us.
I tried to diffuse it.
Yes, she did. And then when I started.
This is not the place to do this, guys.
And I started pulling crystals out. Like, I think we should all just kind of like, here, you hold this and hold it.
But it got popped off fast. And
and I was like,
all reacted.
That didn't work.
Was like.
That did not work.
Yeah, it didn't work. And then after we all got pissed off, like, you know,
fuck these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
we get out here.
Check this out.
I was about to throw it in.
I thought about it. I said, Richelle, did you really try to stop a fight?
Yeah.
Girl, them people's gonna throw them crystals at. Like, it didn't work that night.
But she knew. Actually said the people that are real. I really hold crystals in a lot of places. I always just have something just to keep me at my peace and keep me in my.
What is this about? What is the crystal thing about? Explain that to me.
Well, our body is 70% water, and crystals are natural. So when you are feeling certain ways, you the things that you touch, the things that you eat, the things that you put your feet on the ground, like it all works together. So I try to minerals, different things are good for you. Why black people like gold? Like gold is good for us too. So it's like, it's in the ground. We can go get this for free, but of course they're gonna put a price on them things. But you know what I'm saying? Like I believe natural.
Spirituality and religion should really mix for me, because it makes certain things make sense. Because I'm logical. Certain things got to make sense.
It does.
You just can't tell me this was that. And like when we was practicing before this, we was practicing something else. We weren't even speaking English. Seriously.
It's true.
So.
Very true.
I kind of feel like we were probably better off too, because that's why they always want to bring us back to slavery.
Right.
That ain't where the shit started. We were king and queens, and like what we were practicing back then. And my mom's religion, I asked her that too, because she brought me. We was raised in Catholic because she's from Louisiana, so. The Creole
my parents from Louisiana.
Yeah, so you understand how
Louisiana.
serious being a Catholic is. Yeah, us Creole people believe in.
Right.
That's like everything. So when we went to Baptist, I don't think she kind of told everybody. Then she went non-denomination, and I thank that for my mom, because I kind of got all of it. And I was like, see, you were searching still for something. I was like, yeah. You never wondered, like, what we were doing before all this?
I did.
And she was like, I did. I was like, see, you got to keep
the search going.
Keep the search going. Because Some of this stuff just don't make sense. I just feel like I'm not going to discredit the Bible. I'm not ever going to do that. You know what I mean? But I still would like to know what we were.
What else is out there?
Yeah, and I feel like it's a division between that. So usually when there's a division, it might need to merge. Have you ever thought about that? It's like certain people are like, that's witchcraft. Like, and it's a strong division, but if they're not saying, if spirituality is not saying do any harm to anybody, what is the problem?
Right.
Just like Buddhism, like, what is the problem? Like, I'm cool with.
No, I'm
respect
Christian
all
for
people.
sure, but like I ain't got no problem with Muslims. I take from this one, I take from that one, I take.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
And really, it
that's
was
how I feel about it too. Yeah, my dad's from Jamaica, so it's a whole roster for that part. So whatever. I'm gonna take what I want to take. Make my own shit. Yeah.
I never meant to make it an offense. I really meant to make it like.
What did your dad say about it when you?
My dad has not seen it. My dad, I don't think he even like looks at anything that I do. He's been to one thing this year, and you know, I know me. You know, I'm on the secular side, so I get it. But at the same time, the thing that he came to, I worked for the ensemble, and I helped rewrite Jack and the Beanstalk into a hip hop play. So he came to see that, and I'm like, you came to see what all the children see. Instead of, you know, one of my other shows where I be really preaching, I be really talking. But you know, one day I hope my dad, you know, chief with me. That'd be fun. At least some CBD, you know, something. But we'll see. You know,
I want your dad to chief.
I don't know. That'd be fun to me. I want to get closer. You know, I be thinking to myself like we'd be closer if I was more into his religion. So I be thinking that. But we play tennis together. So I try to find my ways, you know.
You have siblings?
I have one brother.
Older, younger?
He's in the play. He's in the commercial.
Okay.
He's younger, 5 years younger than me.
Where does he stand with everything?
Where does he stand?
Like religious wise.
He's Christian, but he's still like a free spirit type person too. Like you'll see a yin yang tatted on his arm. You'll see, you know, there's different things that he believes in, and he's just like, you know, Richelle, the creator made the green, you know, and I'm just like, right. And we just like, this one go hard. I like this creation right here. And I just remember BET Uncut, and I felt like every black person remember when BET Uncut would just turn into church out of nowhere, and you'd be at your cousin's house or somebody's house, and everybody just kind of wake up and then just go right back to sleep. We don't turn it off. We don't do nothing. We just go right back to sleep. And I was just like, wonder what a dream would look like. And I felt like being in somebody's dream too made it less offensive. It was just like, we're in his dream. Like, we're not really mocking church. We think church is real, but this is him in the dream. You know? I was trying to make it palatable for everybody.
Well, Kirk Frank do it to the hip hop song.
He do be remixing hip hop songs.
You know. And God did
Bring
make the greenery.
No red.
There, go ahead. Go ahead, lay him down.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, pull. No, but the choir, shout out to the Medicinal Missionary Mass Choir.
Yeah, the choir is
They are awesome. They have been practicing with me since last July. They came every Wednesday. They were ready to go. They're all artists themselves.
I was gonna say, how'd you find the people? Because it's real talent. Like,
Oh, this is so cool.
So I've known all these people in different spaces, different times, except Blues, the main character. My brother was supposed to play the main character. Shout out to my brother for dropping out a week and a half before the show. I know. I was like, boy, I will fight you right now. But go ahead, get your money. You just got a little wife. Go ahead, bye.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Blue turned out to be great. Thank you, Blue.
Did.
And then all the choir members, I hit them up one by one like, yo, I think you're awesome. I was like, do you think that if you came together with some people that you really was cool with, we could do even better if we do something on a bigger platform? Check out my play. This is a passion project. I don't even know where this is going to go yet. But I just want to see, would you come outside and play with me? And the first show, I was able, you know, to do stuff with them and like help them out, whatever they needed to do. I've worked with them. We've made profits. I was able to pay them. I was able to also go to South by Southwest with it. Then we did Tribeca, and the production company. This is the reason why it even started. Pirate Shout out to Pirate Fame Visuals.
Yes.
He hit me up. He said, I've been listening to Weed Hymns. That should go hard. He said, if you listen to it's on Bandcamp, by the way, if y'all want to hear.
So you put the project out as an audio thing?
It was audio in 2020. And then last year, he hit me up in June and was just like, Richelle, I've been listening to this. What do you want to do? And I was like, let's make some visuals. He was like, you should write a play. I was like, you think I can write a play? I was like, give me like 3 weeks. And in 2 weeks, I wrote that thing. And I hit her up. I hit the other people up. And then everybody just started coming together. And, you know, some people was in it, and then some people fell off. And then some people was in it, and then some people fell off. But the ones that stuck, the ones that stayed, it was so divine. And now I'm like, all right, guys, it's time to do sponsorship. It's time to get these packages together. It's time to do this. So I'm just, like, watching it grow organically that I'm so grateful. I really am.
And we all got along so well.
Oh, yeah. Everybody.
Nobody knows each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the cool part.
Donnie Houston.